This is a cool question, and you're going to be interested by the answer. Now, here's a question I've never gotten before, and it's a cool question. Let's dig in. Mario Uriarte, like that name, Mario Uriarte. I like it. Mario asks, if someone hypnotizes you to see an apple as a peach, do you really see the apple turn into a peach? And will it taste like a peach? Or will it still taste like an apple and look like an apple? It's a good question. Mario, when you give someone a hypnotic suggestion that creates hallucination, the hallucination is full. So the key thing is, are they deeply enough hypnotized to fully accept the suggestion? So there's actually multiple answers to your question. I could hypnotize 10 people and I could give them all the suggestion that you're talking about. Not 10 out of 10 would see the apple as a peach and get fully there. Some would see the apple, but they would have like what's called trance logic, where they would still want to accept the suggestion, but their level of depth couldn't give them the hallucination. So it was like they'd see the apple but know it's a peach. I know that sounds weird, but that's the way people have described it to me before. They're like, well, it looked like it. They would say, I've never done this exactly, but they would say, well, it looked like an apple, but I knew it was a peach. And that's them really in hypnosis trying to get as far as they can, that the mind wants to get there because it wants to accept the suggestion. The really cool cases are, you tell them this apple is a peach, they see not an apple, they see a peach, they bite into it and they don't taste an apple, they taste a peach. The two most famous examples of this is an old stage hypnotism thing. Stage hypnotists, some do still do it today because the shock value is pretty big. They would hypnotize their people on stage and give them an onion and tell them it's an apple, and the people on stage would bite into the onion and be biting it and chewing it like it's an apple. They wouldn't flinch. They wouldn't have any reaction the way you or a non-hypnotized person would, because the hallucination is full. In hypnosis, you can have any visual hallucination, auditory hallucination, olfactory hallucination. All five senses can be given hallucinations. So, but you've got to have them deep enough to get into that hallucinatory ability. And so I hope that answers your question. It's a cool question. And for the record, those of you who are the hypnosis geeks, don't run around start making people eat onions. That's not the nicest thing to do. It's not a way to evangelize for hypnotism and make people really get right. Like, don't do that. Give people happy hallucinations. Give them pleasant, kind hallucinations. Let's make the world a place where people embrace hypnotism and use it to be healthier, happier, and more fulfilled. Okay. All right. Thanks, Mario.